Hey guys, welcome to Motoroids. My name is Amit and this is TVS's all-new 125cc motorcycle called the Raider. Now this is an all-new platform meant for the international market, for the global market, and with us today is Mr. Aniruddha Haldar, who's the VP Marketing at TVS, and he's going to walk us through some of the salient features of this motorcycle, give us more insights, because for my experience you'll have the review as well, but from the brand's perspective, Aniruddha will tell us a lot of things which you probably would be interested in knowing. So Aniruddha, first and foremost, tell us about the need for this motorcycle and what was the genesis, what was the requirement for this motorcycle from TVS's perspective.
So we have been working with the Gen Z for quite a while, and today they account for almost 39% of our total sales. And across all our product formats, we have the TVS Apache for them in the premium segment. We have in the scooters, we have the TVS Ntorq, and on electric, we have the TVS iQube. But we felt that we needed to get a product that was really designed for them in the commuter segment as well, which is why we bought the TVS Raider. For this, we studied the Gen Z not only in India, but we studied them across multiple continents, including Latin America, Asia, and across the world. And we realized the more we studied them, that they're quite similar across the globe. And that's what we have tried to kind of bake into this. It's truly a global platform which is taking in all the requirements in terms of style, speed, performance, and the sheer digital native behavior that Gen Z have. And that's what the TVS Raider brings to them.
So talking about this specific audience that you're talking about, can you throw some more light on who this customer is and what were his specific requirements that have been, as you mentioned, baked into this product?
Sure. So the Gen Z is a very young life stage, right? And they're truly the digital natives. They've never, seen a world without social media. They've never seen a world where they cannot reach across the globe in a fraction of a second. So they had the entire dimension of needing something which was digital, but at the same time, it is a search of identity. So they needed something which helped them express themselves. They needed performance which was of a different level, so they gave the sporty performance and the kind of exhilaration they needed, but without compromising on mileage. So it tries to do that, and of course, from the styling perspective, that it ticks all the right boxes. But in addition, it also brings in technology in the form of the TVS Intelligo and the TVS ETFI, which makes the entire riding experience far more advanced in the way the power delivery happens. It's a 3-valve engine. It's cooled by TVS patented oil-cooled technology, so enhancing the kind of power delivery it happens as well as the kind of mileage that it can offer. So all in all, I think it's a very engaging ride. It sports Remora compound tires, so when you corner, it feels a different level of ease. And I think for somebody at that life stage, being able to be first off the block is very, very important. So it has best-in-class acceleration and best-in-class top speed. How we do the tension between mileage and speed is because it's the first of its kind to provide ride modes. It's not available in the segment. Choice ride modes are available here, which allows them to ride to their intent, whether it is about delivering power, performance, or about mileage.
Now, I can totally vouch for the sporty character of the motorcycle. I have ridden it on the TVS's test track here in Hosur, so I can totally vouch for the performance and the handling of the motorcycle. About the new compound on the tires as well, I can totally vouch for the braking and the handling of the motorcycle. So it definitely, in my opinion, is one of the sportiest motorcycles in this segment. So I can vouch for what Aniruddha just said. But apart from that, what else would you mark as like the salient features of this motorcycle which no other product in the segment is offering at this point in time?
So let's go head to tail.
Sure.
So we start with, as I spoke to you, the Remora compound tires, best in this class. You have the animalistic headlamp, which is extremely distinctive, very stylish, the very muscular tank, which sits on top of a 3-valve engine, and this is supported with amazing thermodynamics that allow it to deliver both.
I'm sorry to interrupt you there, but TVS fans would always identify TVS's motorcycles for the exhaust note, and I'm pretty sure that quite a lot of you would want to listen to the exhaust note as well.
Go ahead.
So let's fire it up. Now, in my personal opinion, this is the throatiest, bassiest exhaust in the segment, and I'll hand it over to Aniruddha again to let us know the features on this motorcycle.
So an engine that's delivering all that, you need a riding posture also, which is very engaged. So you have got a very nice wide split seat, which can not only deliver your engaging ride position, but is also comfortable in the long rides that you do on the weekends. And supporting that is the first in its class reverse LCD cluster, and you could choose your power and eco modes with the flick of a switch, and this will allow you to experience very differential results in your acceleration, or should you choose to focus on mileage. You also got small convenience and built in, like the USB charger right up at the front, and you could never be not connected. So that's up here. And interestingly, just in case we go, we also have a little box where first time we have a little storage cabinet for your phone in the monsoons, your papers, a little small bottle of water, or your precious valuables which you can store. This again is something that's not there. So it's a combination of exhilaration and practicality, and that truly makes it what we call a wicked ride. From the sheer ride posture, power delivery, mileage delivery, and the kind of engaging ride that it has.
Now, it's got that typical street fighter kind of a stance, which is quite popular among the youth, and as you can see, the colors here are also quite sporty. Now, about the color, Aniruddha, I don't see any stickers on the motorcycle, and I understand this is a global product. So, any specific reason why you guys did not splatter the motorcycle with any stickers?
I think we've been quite led by the sensibilities of the Gen Z here, and we realize that something which is inherently, intrinsically so distinctive, we wanted to let the form speak for itself. So we were very, very minimalistic in terms of its graphics, and that also to just gently accentuate, and we wanted to let the form speak for itself. We have the pride of place to the stallion, and to the, of course, the name of the bike of being the Raider, which is in 3D. But other than that, I think it is as much the intrinsic value of the audience that the bike itself stands out, and I don't think it needed anything more today, and we left it at that.
Sure, the form looks fantastic. And now, since this is a global product, can you also tell us, apart from India, which other markets will this product be sold in, and will there be any changes, or this product is going to remain largely unchanged when it goes to other markets as well?
So when it's going overseas, there are certain changes that happen due to homologation requirements, but that, barring that aside, the character of the vehicle will remain unchanged.
Right.
We will be very shortly present in Latin America, across Colombia, Guatemala, and a few other countries. We will also be putting it out in the Asian countries, and of course Nepal and Bangladesh quite soon. So we will be across multiple continents, and the way we are, because we have done consumer interactions in all of these markets, the kind of response that we have got is uniform across, in terms of the kind of response that it gives for the kind of form that it has, the true street fighter as you called it. So the naked street design with its delivery, it's really causing a lot of excitement among the people we have met.
About the warranty will be standard as is with the other TVS motorcycles?
5 years warranty would be there.
Okay.
So that, in terms of both our coverage through our dealership network, we are present across 5,000 points across the country. You will have complete access to service, warranty for 5 years, which you would be supported by the TVS value of trust always. So
now, since this is an all new platform, can we expect more offshoots from this platform coming from TVS stables going forward in the future?
So right now we are going to launch this in the reverse LCD cluster with the disc brake that you saw, and very soon we will be coming out with a Smart Connect variant, which will offer the same with a TFT cluster, and also with Bluetooth connectivity. And that should be the next that you see.
So all the Smart Connect features will be there in the instrument console with navigation and whatever we have seen in Smart Connect till now.
Yes, and with a full TFT cluster, and that will follow very shortly.
Now, there are a lot of things that you can see with the naked eyes, and the features and the visual elements are very, very visible, but there are some small bits some details which are not visible to the naked eye. And I would invite Aniruddha to let us know about those small engineering bits, the things that up the ante in terms of quality. So what are those things that you'd probably want to mention?
So, a couple of things. So, for example, the entire piece on the thermodynamics that we have done here, we have very good airflow management which we have used. With that, we have an oil cooling structure which we have at a patented technology which allows us to do thermal management in a very, very high degree. So, that really ups the performance dimension. It's a 3-valve engine. We also have a high capacity air filter which mapped with the 3-valve really gives it that initial pickup that you saw and experience. We have also kept in mind smaller pieces, tactile pieces, for example aluminium foot pegs, a little rubber coating on your aluminium foot pegs. These are the things that the rider really enjoys on a everyday basis. The kind of grips that you have, the feel of the grips, the sheer tactile nature, the soft grip that you have there, that keeps in. Also, if you come to this side, you see it's a very sporty half seal cover with a seal chain. So, the chain is very durable, but the look and feel is extremely sporty. We also have a very sporty toe gear change arrangement which makes it very strong. Also, from within the engine itself, from a sheer durability perspective, because this is all about performance, but from a sheer durability perspective, we have made it a very with the kind of piston coating with moly coated pistons we have done, with the crankshaft, the wake and the bearing, heavy bearings we have put, the durability quotient of the engine also has been really upped. So, it's something that's really built with a lot of love and care into what you see, and a lot of it has gone behind in what you don't see but you will feel. And the last but not the least, I'll spend a little bit of this thing here on the cluster itself. And while you saw this, I will just switch this on for you to kind of. Not only does it provide you all the necessary information, it will also give you a gear shift information, it will also give you a distance to empty. So, there will be a trip A, trip B and a trip F. So, you will be able to get into the distance, and it will give you a real time mileage as well. Now, these small features are something that as commuters on an everyday basis, you truly value, because you really know when you need to refuel, how far you have got to go, and all that information is available to you right on the cluster.
It also comes with a stop start system which enhances fuel efficiency at traffic signals.
It is built on the EcoThrust FI system, which is the so TVS offers two distinct FI technologies. One is the RTFI, which is available on our racing pedigree bikes, and then the EcoThrust FI, which is available on the entire commuter range. That, coupled with the start-stop system of the TVS Intelligo, gives you far greater mileage, because it's an automated start-stop. So, every time you're in traffic, it stops, and with just a blip of a throttle, you're back on, ready to ride again.
I have ridden this motorcycle and I absolutely loved my experience, and I really think that this motorcycle is properly differentiated. Although if you want to know the details, you can always have a look at the review that we have done. It's as detailed as always, so you'll get the answers to all your questions. Any closing notes, Aniruddha, something that you want to tell our viewers before we say bye to them?
I think quite honestly to them, I already say that you are the inspiration for the bike that's come in. The TVS Raider is built for the Gen Z, and I hope you ride safe, ride responsibly, but have an extremely fun ride. It is truly a wicked ride.
Thanks a lot, Aniruddha. Thank you very much for your time.
Nice.
It was a real pleasure.